It still amazes me to this day. How is that even possible? So many men to accept to live a normal life, to accept to live a normal existence, to never trying to improve, to accept the worst possible advice I've ever heard in my life, which is just be yourself. How is that even possible? I'm gonna tell you what the problem with this is. The problem with living a normal existence is that you are not created for that. This is not in your genes. Your DNA is telling you you have to become more. You're competitive because you're a man. We live in a competitive world now. We always have been living in a competitive world. Everything you want, the money, the car, the girls, I want it too. And guess what? I'm not lazy and I will get it. I work hard for it and then I will get it. But because you took the worst possible advice to just be yourself, you will not get it. And then you will wonder why. You will have resentment towards people who have better life. But see, you have decision to make. Do you want to live a normal existence or not? And I will tell you this, I'm repulsed by people who just accept to live a normal existence. I'm repulsed. They have choice, they have freedom, but they just refuse. They construct this mindset, this coping mechanism, these endless lies why they can't do it, or why it's not for them, or why this is not the righteous way to live. I will tell you what the righteous way to live is as a man. To be disciplined, to not be lazy, to take care of the people you love, of your family, to make sure you have all the resources and capability and be competent enough to create a family and take care of your family. This is your prerogative. What else can you do? And being average is not enough. It is not. Average earning, average looking, average physique, it's not gonna cut it. You need more. You need more because you see, average people, they don't get so much. They just live. They're miserable. They're not happy. And if somebody's giving you the advice to, if you take the advice to just be yourself, it's telling me you're not happy. Because something in your life is not right. And you want to just be yourself. Be confident about yourself. And it will be fine. But why? Because you're unhappy. Your body is telling you there is something wrong. And you don't change anything. You try to live exactly the same way and expect to feel content about your life, to feel happy. It's not going to happen. You have to do something. But if you don't do something, you'll find ways to distract yourself. And there are people who get in debates. They talk. They defend a point, which is so useless and non-productive that, for example, they will defend the point that, oh, it doesn't matter if you're in good shape or if you're not. Oh, it doesn't matter if you make a lot of money. Oh, no. It doesn't matter. Money is not the most important thing. They will defend this point for hours. Why? I will tell you why. Because it's hard to achieve. And because they are lazy. I came to the realization, guys, that the only problem we have is that we are lazy. Anything you want, you can achieve. If you're not lazy, if you're on time, if you say something and you do it, doesn't matter how you feel, but you just do it. You just show up. I said I'm going to work out, and I did it. It was windy, it was cold, but I still did it. But there will be some people who say, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm feeling well in my shell. Oh, girls are not really attracted to muscles. It doesn't matter if you have more physically aesthetic body. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm confident in myself. Guess what? I have an interest in life. I speak well. I have general knowledge to get into any topic. I have game. I understand women. I am in great physical shape. I have an aesthetic body. And on top of that, I am also confident in myself. Now what's up? Why can't you do anything? Because you're lazy. This is the only problem we have. And you have to realize that weakness in you. It's not bad that you have it. It's bad if you try to defend it. You try to disguise it and say, I actually don't want so much out of life. You see, that's your decision, but don't be surprised when after in a decade, you look back on a decade and you realize you have completely wasted it. Realize, if you don't get the results you want now, you have to change. And the change comes by hard work. You have to first realize, have feedback, do an assessment on your life, see where you are, see why you don't get the results you want, and do something about it. But this something will be hard. You have to be disciplined. You have to kill your laziness and do it. And don't take the advice, just be yourself. No, just being yourself will never work. If you don't get girls now, if you don't get with highly attractive girls, what makes you believe if you're just yourself, meaning living exactly the same way, you'll start all of a sudden get girls? It will not happen. Don't be arrogant to think that you don't have to put in any work, girls will start liking you. No. You have to put work, because we as men, we have to build ourselves. You have heard that so many times. You accept that to be true, to be valid in this world, but still do nothing about it. Why? To build yourself takes hard work. Hard work requires discipline, integrity. And if you don't want to improve yourself, you will not be happy in your life. Everything is that easy as long as you're willing to put in the work. I just came here to remind you to never take the advice, to just be yourself, to never think that it's just okay to live a normal existence. No, it's not okay. We live in a competitive world. You want money, you want girls. Guess what? I want them too, but I put in the work. Anytime you think it's okay to live a normal life, just know I'm working. Just know. Prosperity Wolf is out there. He's working out. He's doing copywriting. He's creating videos. He's learning, improving his English, improving his articulacy, his compendious speech. He's learning more and more about the world and about money. He's also studying Spanish. He's becoming more and more competent. Are you doing the same? Not only him. There's so many people who do it. And guess what? Most don't do it. Most don't live like me. Most don't live like... most don't even try. And if you look at the board, if you look at the rules now about dating, you will see that girls are repulsed by lazy people. They're repulsed by nice guys. They're repulsed by them. They're going after the top 1% of males. Why? Because they have worked really hard. Absolutely every single one of them had worked really, really hard to put himself in that position. That's what I'm doing too. I'm not gonna sit here and complain and try to convince myself to be confident in the situation I am now. No. Instead, hard work is always the answer to anything. This was Prosperity Wolf. Thank you for watching my video and get to work.